everyone, and welcome back to the Power Joe Show. I'm Paul, but my co-host is not here today, but she'll be with you at a later date, hopefully tomorrow, sometime this week. She'll be cooking up some nice menus for you. You just keep yourself tuned, hit that like and subscribe button, and keep yourself up to date with what's going on. As I said, today we're going to be looking at the big boxing coming on this weekend. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I'm sure it's no secret. Certainly everybody in the boxing circle knows about this fight. It's happening on Saturday at the Barclays Centre in New York, on the 20th of April. Initially, it wasn't really a fight I kind of got excited about because I thought, what happened to, I didn't think it'd be such a draw. But I think with what's happening now, I think as it gets nearer, certainly with the countdown series that's been occurring and the press conferences, it's just generated a lot of interest, especially with Ryan Garcia, because he's very popular on Instagram, and he's demonstrating issues that kind of raise concerns regarding his mental health and his well-being. But we look at that a bit later anyway. But first of all, let's talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney, as you know, he's undefeated. He turned pro at 17. He couldn't turn professional in America, so he had to go to Mexico. His dad brought him to Mexico, and he had several fights in Mexico at 17 years old before coming back to the States to sign with one of the major promoters. As I said, he's done really well. He's a tough, hardcore kid. He started off his career quite early, but he did train in the Floyd Mayweather gym in Las Vegas. I believe that Floyd's dad actually trained him, or at least coached him for a short while. I'm not sure how long for, but certainly he was very young when he first started out, and he was very young when he was training at the Floyd Mayweather gym. So he learned a lot of different, he had a lot of different insight into boxing, and he just improved his IQ and improved his ability to actually out and execute these things in the ring, which is beautiful. He's an excellent boxer without a doubt. As I said, he's not known. He's over the last 2 or 3 years, I think he started to come in, became mature and turn into a young, strong young. His dad is his main advocate. He does all the talking. He's a brilliant PR artist. He'll sell anything. He's great at selling fights. He's great at promoting his son. Without a doubt, he does that. Without any remorse, which is really good. I'm not sure if he's still the main head trainer there, or he works he's handed that role to somebody else, but he's certainly the loudest in the camp. He talks a lot. He constantly praises his son, which is really good. It's really admirable, considering. As I said, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they do have history. They had 6 fights in the amateurs. They won 3 each, so they kind of know to each other. They know each other fairly well, so I can't see there being any sort of hesitation, certainly when the bell goes, because as I said, they fought 6 times, even though they were amateurs. I think that they'll just jump into it. My pick of the two is definitely Devin Haney. I think certainly he looks like the more fighter, the more developed. He looks a lot more methodical. He looks like one he's got a scientific style. He studied this game really well, and he trained non-stop. And I think that the fact that he's a keen student and he's gained a lot of experience, because if we look at his resume, he's fought some good guys. He went to Australia and won the title. He beat George Kambosos twice. So, he's done really well. And then he fought, Lomachenko. He beat Lomachenko, even though that was disputing. I still think he edged it. But taking into account, he fought Lomachenko when he was, I think, about 23. So, and he's his own with a guy that's a 2 or 3-time Olympic champion. Lomachenko won the world title in, was it, about his 2nd or 3rd fight or something like that? So, and he held his own with him. And so as I said, a lot of people, I think it was 50-50, thought that Lomachenko won, but I think edged it anyway. Even though he's not that flamboyant, he certainly was very manufactured, but he stuck to the task, and that's what you That's when know you've got a good boxer that doesn't come off the bread and butter like he knows, and he showed it, and that's why I give him the edge with this fight coming up this weekend. I mean, he beat Regis was it last year? He beat him. I think he put him down as well, and he's a known puncher as well. So it was good for him to actually put this guy down and kept him in his prime basically and control the whole fight up until the end. So as I said, Devin Haney, I think he's one time he was underrated, but I think now he's slipping into the pound to pound rankings, and he's people are now or what he can do in the ring, which is what counts at the end of the day. I mean, you have to be able to sell fights, but certainly he can look after himself in the ring really well. And as I said, this is why I believe that I believe he will definitely win this fight. I mean,
I do like Garcia, but on this occasion, Devin Haney's my pick, without a doubt. I've been sticking with him right throughout the build up to this fight, and certainly as it's got nearer and nearer. Garcia is looking good physically, but still, this is 75% mental, and I just believe that Devin Haney is more mature professionally, and he'll be able to sustain his composure throughout the fight, and I think he'll win within the distance. Tomorrow, later on today, they've got the weigh-in, so that'd be interesting to see how that turns out. But we'll talk about Garcia later on, and his sort of antics and his training method leading up to this fight, and some of the concerns as well, or the alleged concerns. So we'll be able to look at that. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and look out for all the notifications. And I'll see you in a few hours' time. So on that note, cheerio.